Oh my god. Hey guys, good afternoon. I just got home from school because I ended today at 11:30, which I was super happy about. So today I'm going to be doing a reading vlog of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. You may be wondering, Angelina, this book was trending like a year ago. Why are you reading it now? I don't even know. I don't even want to really be reading this right now. It looks really aesthetic. At the end of the day, since I waited so long to read it, I kind of have so many things spoiled already. I just know so much of what's gonna happen. The only other book I've read by Colleen Hoover is Ugly Love, but I genuinely did not enjoy it, so I never picked up another Colleen Hoover book. I'm so sorry, Miss Colleen, because if I go into it thinking I'm gonna hate it, then I'm probably gonna hate it, right? So let's keep that mindset away. So a reading vlog, if you don't know what it is, it's literally just me reading and then I'm gonna kind of tell you what happens. I don't know, I watch a lot of Daily Femme and Steph Bauer book videos. She does give a lot of information, so this is probably gonna be more of reactions to me reading this book. Also, I'm borrowing this book from one of my friends because that's how certain I was that I wasn't gonna like it. But imagine I love it. Imagine I'm shit talking it and I really like it. I know that there's Ryle and I know that there's Atlas. And I know that Ryle is the bad one. And I know that it talks about abuse, something about Atlas cookies, something about falling downstairs, magnets, you know, a bunch of stuff that I don't really understand the significance, but this video will probably have spoilers, 100%. It's probably just gonna be me ranting. And I would have done spoiler free, but I feel like everyone and their mom has already read this book, so I don't know what the point of me not spoiling a book that everyone's already read except me. It didn't even get to the book part and I already feel like crying. Like, I know this shit's gonna be so sad. If I cry, I hope I cry. I've never cried to a book before. It says, "For my father, who tried his very best not to be his worst, and for my mother, who made sure we never saw him at his worst." Part 1. I haven't even finished chapter 1 yet. I'm not hating it, so I'm happy about that. I'm literally on page 10, okay? And he just ended up by beating the out of a chair, and like the chair like fought back, like he lost, and somehow she's like, "Oh my god, like he's so cute." Like, girl, you just saw him. What? Yeah, that's such a cute meeting. Oh my god, how did you guys meet? No. Okay, still on chapter 1, page 17. We just got to a part where the main character kind of opens up about the abuse that she kind of lived through involving her parents to this guy. His response was, "There is no such thing as bad people. We're all just people who sometimes do bad things." This was not my ideal response. I think that was the dumbest response, and I think I would smack the shit out of someone if they responded to me with that. I'm on page 55 and I'm really enjoying it so far, so I'm really happy about this. I'm only on chapter 3. Obviously, I know some things about the book beforehand, but I don't know. Ryle kind of has me like... But I heard about that. I know that he does that at the beginning and that it's kind of misleading. Like, it's like red flags, but like, oh my god, my favorite color is red type vibe right now. I know that it's gonna get worse. Like, please don't judge me. But like right now it's not bad. Okay, I'm back literally 2 seconds later because I just can't get this out of my head. I feel so stupid because I know for a fact that this man is going to be even more toxic. And I wish I could be like, yeah, I see it. Like, I don't like you. No, I'm like rooting for them right now, which is so crazy because I know that he's gonna be a bad person. But look at me, look at me. Oh, so cute. So I've switched settings because the upstairs of my house is so hot. So I'm gonna continue reading down here. I think that it's written in a really interesting way because it's not like one chapter is from the past and then one chapter is from the present. Everything is in the present, but she wrote letters in the past as like sort of diary entries and is kind of like going back on them. And so as she's going back on them, we get to also understand so much more about her character. On page 64, Lily is reading her diary entry and she's writing about her dad, kind of like what she had to live through and the fact that like this was her norm. So I think that this is why the book probably resonates with a good amount of people. And she goes, "I can hear him yelling at her now. Sometimes when he gets like this, I walk into the living room, hoping it'll calm him down. He doesn't like to hit her when I'm in the room. Maybe I should go try that." It's just horrible. It's pain. It's paining me to read this right now in a good way. Another day, another slide. I kind of hate that I just said that. I ended up by just getting home. Today is the next day. In reality, I would probably be done this book by now just because I am intrigued and because I would be reading in between classes, on public transit, all that stuff, but I have not because I've been trying to bring you guys along with this reading journey with me and like giving you guys my full opinion. Right now is 3:38. I'm at page 194. Genuinely, I am filled with so much anger because I left you guys off with explaining on how I was happy of how their relationship was together and how I was like, I cannot think of a way that he could ruin this right now, and I know that he's probably gonna be abusive, but like there's just no way. I've gotten to the part where he's finally physically assaulted her. So he's out of the mother picture. I kind of love that this book made it so deceiving. I don't know why, but in my mind it's just making me think of Cardigan by Taylor Swift. He was there and he understands some of the traumatic things that she's gone through and he's fucked her over anyway. And I'm just gonna read on my bed. I wanted to find a different change of scenery for you guys in my house. For some reason my legs like go numb and I just can't sit, so I have to lie down, and there's just a limited amount of places that I love to lie down in. So, okay, literally read for 0.2 seconds. And she's in the restaurant. Atlas is the chef. He sees the cut on her eye. He sees the bandage on his hand. He knows. The question is he gonna do anything about it? Also, he be saying some fishy things. It's like, oh my god, like, I wish like we met like a year ago, because that's like around the time I think when he started dating his girlfriend now. Like, girl. I know it's easier said than done, but Miss Lily ma'am is literally making me want to kill myself. The chapter ends by her saying, I just wish Atlas knew he was wrong. Okay, Colleen Hoover, she is a good written manipulator, so I do understand the main girl's perspective because it's written in such a manipulative way. It's like he does that, but it happens so fast, and it's like, oh my god, I love you. I would never want to do anything to hurt you. No, 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 no. And then you're like, oh my god, hold up, like, I feel bad. They somehow did something wrong and somehow make you sympathize with them. I switched to Team Atlas in literally 0.2 seconds. He comes to her work and he's like, I got you a gift. And he goes, I bought it 3 years ago. I've been holding on to it in case I ever ran into you. Is that a joke? I really like this quote. It says, it was hard being let go by someone who never really grabbed hold of me completely in the first place. No, they're getting married. Literally, that was the dumbest thing ever. He's just like, yeah, let's get married. The marriage makes things so much more annoying. I think I'm gonna hate this book now. And she has to like divorce him. Like, if she has a child, if she gets pregnant, I'm burning this book. Actually, I'm not, because I'm borrowing this copy from a friend, but you fell, he says calmly, about 5 minutes ago, right after I found out what a fucking liar I married. What a bitch. Oh my god. There is no way. I actually refuse that this is happening right now. It's literally making me rip my hair out of my head. It's so crazy how things can be good for like months, years, and then in a matter of seconds, everything that you could have built is destroyed. I just discovered the reason why the sister wanted Lily to hear him out. It's sad. I'm not crying over it though. It is sad. Does it explain it? Yes. Does it justify it? No. Like, if you really loved someone, you would never want to put them in a situation that could harm them. You can't just say, I'm sorry, and then pretend like all the actions that you did just disappear, because they don't. Like, if I was her, I don't even know what I would do. Like, now that I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, okay, like, he's an asshole, like, leave him, like, I don't even care. But if I was her, like, you really love someone, like, you try to make excuses for the way that they act, like, already, just with the little things that they do. It's just like how people exit relationships, and it's all like, oh my god, now I see the red flags, now I see everything that's going on, but you don't see it while you're in it. Why the fuck is this man so scary? He's literally waiting in the dark for her. God, I actually can't with this man. Holy shit. There's still like another like 140 pages. Oh my god. I thought the trigger warnings were bad at the beginning. It gets so much worse. Okay, so it's been a while. I'm at chapter 25, which is on page 276. I'm done reading for tonight. I think I just need a break. I don't even have words, and it's really hard to read about this happen. Like, Today is day 3 of this reading journey. I said this yesterday, but I am gonna try to finish it today. I think I'm getting sick, which is why I could not finish it yesterday. Genuinely, I felt like I was dying. My head was hurting so bad. And then this morning I woke up and I had to like take Tylenol and stuff, and I was like, oh. I'm 330 pages in. The pregnancy trope has genuinely ruined the whole novel. Like, I hate it so much. And like, I understand it because it's like, it wraps the story together in a way, you know, like a real life situation. Like, you want to get out of something and then you're finally feeling like you're gonna get out of it, and then fucking you're having his kid, you know? And now it's just talking about babies. So I'm not really loving this part. And it's like all of that. It's like just like maternity clothes and like, and I know it's not the point of the novel. Like, I don't want to be like inconsiderate. I don't know, I really like that she wrote this. Sometimes when I'm really missing him, I tell myself that maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I could put up with him when he's at his worst just so I can have him when he's at his best. I'm once again using my phone because my camera has broken again. So, you know what? We're just replacing it at this point. Today is like 2 days later. And then all of a sudden I was getting like really bad headaches. I was like, oh my God, like, why do I feel like that? That's a little strange. And then I just got completely sick. So I have 50 pages left of the book, which is literally, I would never leave 50 pages of a book unless the book was either really bad or like I was mentally not there. It's not horrible. I kind of just want it to end. This is literally how much I have to read. It's like embarrassing. I'll catch up with you guys. I'll do a little wrap up, even though I told you like every single one of my thoughts during me reading this book. Okay, so I just finished the book. I love that Colleen Hoover makes her titles and her covers relate to the novel. And now I just have the epilogue to read. I think it's 10 pages and then we're done. We're done, guys. Okay, so I'm really gonna try to collect my thoughts. This one was a weird one. First part, like the first chapter, I was really intrigued even though I knew most of what was gonna happen. It kind of was like this for me. And I was not expecting that to be the epilogue. Like, I think that was a bit rushed. Besides that, I really have no thoughts besides the stuff that I said. I think I'm gonna rate this a 3.5 stars. That's all I have. I can't believe I'm done, honestly. I know that there was so many spoilers in this video. Hopefully, I guess it's for the people who have already read it or who are not planning to read it and kind of wanted a summary. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the end of the video.